Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the gym. I know let's see, 2 videos ago you saw about my shoulder, about the wreck I had in arena cross, and this is probably the third day I've been able to actually be back and just kind of seeing what works and what the best route is as far as getting this baby to heal up so we can come out and by the end of March and hit up area qualifiers. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a little after school vlog today. We got some lifts to get done. We're gonna try deadlift and see how that goes. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go just yet. We're gonna see what happens. And then after we get done lifting, we got some duck chores to do. They gotta get some water, you know the deal. And then we might do some bike work. I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of cold and I don't know if I want to do that tonight or not. But regardless, it's gonna be action packed, and at least my life if you're curious about it. And yeah, if you want to keep watching, I promise you there's really good content coming up. But without further ado, I say we get into it. So starting this, basically the shoulder over the last 3 weeks it's almost been 3 weeks tomorrow. And the shoulder, the way it's healed, has kind of been, for the first 2 weeks, it was pretty off and on. And then this week it's done, I would say probably the best it's done yet, which is a good thing because it's just just a slow process of getting the joints stable back and just trying to get them stable again. It's not very fun. First ever injury for me probably, and just trying to find things that, keep me still going, because you can't just stop. So this will be really cool if I can do some deadlifts and nothing hurts. That'll kind of give me a good benchmark of where I'm gonna be. So we're gonna crank out a couple sets. I'll try to get some film I'm gonna get some clips of a couple sets of this, and then we'll move on into our next lift. Not sure what the plan is for that yet. I would like to incorporate some core today maybe, and then yeah, so let's knock out a couple sets of these. Maybe we can go up in weight, just depending on, we don't want to push it. So yeah, let's do it. So we got done with those couple sets and they didn't feel horrible. As far as shoulder area and tension, doesn't really, I thought it was gonna be really hard. But we just gotta try it out. And really, I just repped this out. I rep 135 for 20, that wasn't bad. As far as, overall strength, and so through these last 3 weeks I've been off, I've been kind of prepping as far as, stretching, mobility and stuff like that. So I've been stretching and trying to prep like that. And just to kind of maintain that strength and everything. Cause I can't really, for this first 2 weeks I couldn't do anything. So it was just a matter of letting it heal, cause your body works really hard to heal things, and that's something I've been having to learn. And as far as that, it's not easy. Just all you can do is mobility, which I did before. I would lift and do mobility later at night, which I'm still gonna do because it still builds that foundation stuff. And I actually do foundation training, which is really beneficial. I think I've done that in a video before, but yeah, so we're gonna go up the weight. We're gonna go up to 185 and see what happens. Nothing crazy should happen. I feel pretty solid as far as strength. Overall strength, the protein, the nutrition, everything didn't lack. I still stayed locked in on that. Just kind of shifted the diet a little bit, eating more intuitively as far as, maybe I don't need to down 200 grams of protein every day since I'm not training every day and I'm not training to the intensity I was. So hopefully before, qualifiers come up, hopefully before spring break, we can be back in hitting it hard. That's my goal. It's just a matter of, getting that foundation built back up, being off for 3 weeks. I know it's not that long, but it's important to take the proper steps to get there. So after this, I think I'm gonna hit some core with some weights, just to I really need to engage my core some more. But I did want to get deadlift done tonight because to kind of feel where I'm at, give me kind of benchmark, like I said earlier. So enough blabbering on. Let's go for about 15 or 20 of these. I used to be able to rep this for 50. I mean, I was dying on the last rep, and as far as grip, like I can get down here. Like I don't have any lateral forward, back and movement. As far as tension, doesn't want to pull itself off, which is great. But I'm gonna go reverse this time and see what it does. Okay, so a little bit of a workout shift. Indecisive me wants to do more of a back focused workout, so we're going to do some vertical row and see vertical cable row and see where we're at on that. We just finished our 4th set of deadlift. That felt amazing. Honestly, I'm really happy as far as, deadlift fires a lot of muscles and it gets a lot of that activation. So this kind of gives me a good idea of what we can start incorporating in lifts. Definitely can't be maxing out on bench. So it's just a matter of seeing what we can do. So yeah, I'm gonna set up for vertical row. I'm gonna see where we are at. Ooh. Let's see what this does. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. We're just staying optimistic here, but let's knock it out. Oh yeah. So right here is basically where the max tension is as far as pulling, and I don't really feel any difference. Like, go here, nothing. That honestly felt pretty great. Went up the weight a little bit, get some more tension on the back, what I'm trying to target. So let's do that. And if you haven't seen the video that I did on basically what happened, I basically dislocated my shoulder and had a pretty unfortunate turn of events. Just dislocated it twice actually. The first time I didn't get it popped back in, so that really sucked, but we got our pop back in, and it has been almost 3 weeks now. So I would say as far as the mental thing was probably the hardest for me, and it still is. There's still things I can't do, and I know that this injury is pretty minor compared to other things, and it's totally okay. I'm just gonna share my experience with y'all, and I know I have some loyal 70 viewers out there that watch every video, so I know you guys are waiting for a video, and I know I didn't get one posted on time this week, and that's okay. It's just hard trying to find stuff when you can't ride. So we're doing our best, but the whole YouTube thing is, life's pretty busy. Life is picking up, I would say, as far as everything else. And this off time, I will say, gives me time to do business related stuff, YouTube, you guys, ideas. Definitely different, not being able to go. As far as cardio, I'm able to run. So this past week, I did 4 miles on Monday, and I don't have any issues with that. So it's really easy to do cardio. And then the week before, I also did 4, and hoping to up the mileage and kind of transition from cycling to running. And yeah, so we're gonna finish this workout. We're gonna get this set of 140 in on row, and then we're going to move to some kettlebell stuff and see kind of how that feels. So for our finisher on this lift, we are going to do single arm kettlebell rows with 35 pounds. Nothing too crazy. just to mainly fire those muscles back up. As far as, you know, whether you lift or not, I think there's something like, there's just some sort of feeling when you haven't lifted for a while, like me, and you get those muscles firing back. I've always I got like kind of sad, like that I couldn't, like depressed as I couldn't lift and, you know, move my body as much as I could, you know. And I'm totally grateful that I can, you know, move and still be able to, I guess, walk in the broadest term, but I'm still, when you get a limitation like that, you really don't realize how lucky you are. And I think that's kind of the point of this, was to teach me, even though I knew, but was just to kind of make, you know, a realization that we truly do take the little things that we get to do in day-to-day life for granted. And like I said, my injury is not as serious as others, but what I have learned from this is that even though, you know, you might be down, whether what sport you play, football, basketball, even though you're going to be out for 4, 6, 12, 3 months, weeks, whatever, it's for a reason. And, you know, we often catastrophize, you know, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose all this muscle, I'm going to lose all this, all that. My calluses are going to wear off my hands, it's going to look like I don't work hard. And at least that's what goes through my head. And I just want to, if you're someone out there that, you know, maybe going through the same thing, or maybe trying to find motivation to, you know, just get in the gym, just remember that there's people out there that would love to do what you're doing. So even the days that you don't want to do it, show up, man. Like, those are the days you'll grow. And I had the hardest time not showing up. I had the hardest time, you know, just doing what I can. And it teaches a person a lot. It teaches a person that you can do a lot of things that you didn't think you could, and you can do a lot. And I hope that I can get up on the up and up. I mean, today has really just totally heightened my mood as far as, you know, just lifting in general, being able to move, and, you know, the next 4-8 weeks ahead. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to, you know, the season and everything. But we're going to finish this off with our single arm rows, and then we're going to get our chores done real quick outside. I don't think I'm going to do bike work tonight, since I do have to edit this video for you guys and get it up and posted for tomorrow. So I need as much time as I can for that, because I did kind of make a little edit here. So, but yeah, so let's knock this out and then go do our chores. Guys, you got your water in your pool and in your waterer. Both of these are heated, so actually in the winter they don't freeze. Helps out a lot. Little update on the ducks. What you guys doing? You don't want to come see me, you're just letting me do my thing, aren't you? So as far as ducks go, they haven't had any issues. As you know, if you are a U.S. citizen and if you live in the U.S., there is bird flu going around. So, as me, owning ducks, just have to be precautionary. We shouldn't have to worry about it. So we just gotta hope that the bird flu doesn't catch our ducks, and we should be good. All right, guys. I always give them water after school, so we'll get some water. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. I think we did pretty good on, you know, just as far as lifts go and everything. I think we did pretty good as, you know, just finding what works, and I think that's what it's going to be like for the next week or so, is just seeing what works. But I think we're good to go to start hitting it hard. Not hitting it hard, but easing back into it, of course, in the next week or so. So once again, we're going to play it by ear. Obviously going to be super easy on it. Hopefully everything still keeps healing and on the up and up. But yeah, that's about it for me. I thank you guys for, you know, if you're a recurring viewer, I just thank you for coming back each and every single time. And if you're new, hit the sub button if you made it this far in the video, and share it with someone else, because we're close to getting a bunch of subs and also getting monetized. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. So have a great day, and I'm gonna go edit this video and go eat some dinner. So see you guys.